Hello, guys. Welcome to the Unfilter'd podcast, where I talk about things going on with me, sometimes what's going on with you, and other events around the world. I'm your host, Midwest Mama, and today I just want to talk about some bullshit. This is not my normal day to do a podcast. It's Sunday, the 19th. It's the day before the inauguration. So that's something. Yeah. So this TikTok thing, I don't really use TikTok very much, to be honest with you. Occasionally I'll share a reel from Facebook on TikTok, but I don't really make TikToks. I don't follow TikTok trends. I don't spend a lot of time scrolling on TikTok. Facebook is my primary platform. It's stories, it's pictures, it's reels, it's people I know, it's people I don't know. I feel like Facebook has it all versus Instagram's mostly just photos and shorts, and TikTok is mostly all shorts. I really super support creators who earn their living on TikTok. I am friends with several of them personally. I would like to have at least one of them on the show, so we'll see if I can make that happen. But what has got me all fucked up today is the fact that CapCut, the editing program, is owned by ByteDance, which is the same company that owns TikTok. So while I don't use TikTok very often, I use CapCut all the time. I used to have a premium subscription to CapCut, which is funny because for the longest time I kept asking myself, why do I keep seeing ByteDance on my bank account statements? I'm not paying for anything from TikTok. Little did I know that was CapCut. Now I know. So I'm glad that TikTok came back, but I don't think it's permanent. I'm looking at an article from like an hour ago. It says TikTok said Sunday it was restoring service to users in the United States just hours after the popular video sharing platform went dark in response to a federal ban, which Trump said he would try to pause on his first day in office, which obviously is tomorrow. Trump said he planned to issue the order to give TikTok's China-based parent company more time to find an approved buyer before the full ban takes effect. He announced the move on True Social. So evidently the TikTok ban was supposed to start like at midnight or this morning, but mine started last night. However, I was still able to use CapCut yesterday afternoon. I don't remember what time I finished. Whenever I uploaded my podcast for the weekend, that's the last time I used it with no problems. And then today I was like, oh, I'm going to do some shorts and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. No, the fuck I'm not. So I spent all day downloading 4 different editing programs, and none of them are very usable to me. I'm sure they are usable. Once I get comfortable using a particular program, I just want to use that program. I mean, the tools are essentially the same, but the icons are different. I don't know where to find this shit at, man. I'm fucking struggling. 2 weeks into my podcasting, and this shit happens, which is why I actually didn't flood my TikTok with podcast material, because I figured this was going to happen, and I was like, I'm gonna wait and see what happens before I get too invested. But again, it's CapCut. It's really not fair. So if we could just have CapCut back, that'd be great. Please, China, bring back CapCut. Okay, you can keep TikTok. Just bring back CapCut. It's not fair, please. Or Trump, whoever is responsible for taking away CapCut, please bring it back. We need it, man. Another program that I've been using to make shorts is Opus Clip. I'm not getting paid by any of the companies to promote these things, but if you are an aspiring podcaster and you are watching this, I feel like I've come a long way in just 2 weeks, and I feel like you probably can too, especially if you have more money to start with. I didn't have any. So I'm using only free programs, and it's getting better. I mean, it's mostly just me learning, but it's just like so frustrating. As soon as I learn something, it gets taken away by the government. Excuse me, get off my laptop, bitches. So anyways, the software that I've been using is Riverside, which is from the Spotify platform. They offer Riverside for their podcasters, and Riverside is a great tool. For me, I don't know if it's my internet connection. I don't know. I pay for decent Wi-Fi, but it's all the way across the house, and my walls must be made of fucking metal or something. I don't know. But it doesn't come in here very well. So it's a little glitchy, Riverside is for me, because it's an in-browser. There's not a download. It's in-browser. It's crashed on me a few times. It does autosave, so that's great. You can multi-call with it. Like, I had 6 people on a call one day, and it went well. I mean, it was easy to use. So I like Riverside for a free app. I've tried several others. I'm not going to tell you what they were because I don't remember, to be honest with you. But Riverside is the one that I settled on. For editing, Riverside, you can do some editing, and I'm very new, so you probably can do more on the free side than what I've been able to do. And again, it might be my internet connection. I really don't know. But I've been using CapCut. The programs that I downloaded today are Lightworks, DaVinci Resolve, and Adobe Premiere Rush. So we'll see how those work out. The problem is I want to get the shit figured out right now because I need to stay consistent with my posting in order to make this work. And the time that it takes to learn a new program proficiently, is more time than I have available. Oh man. In short, we are going insane. So that's awesome. I love that for us, myself, and all the other creators who use CapCut. That is just dandy. So let's return to this article. Some users reported after TikTok's statement that the app was working again, and TikTok's website appeared to be functioning for some people. However, it remained unavailable for download in the Apple and Google stores, and neither Apple or Google responded to messages. The law that took effect Sunday required ByteDance to cut ties with the platform's U.S. operations due to national security concerns posed by the app's Chinese roots. However, the statute gave the sitting president authority to grant a 90-day extension. A few investors have made offers, but ByteDance has stated that it would not sell. Trump's statement said his order would extend the period of time before the law's prohibitions take effect, and confirm that there will be no liability for any company that helps to keep TikTok from going dark before the order. He's citing that TikTok would be a way for Americans to watch the inauguration tomorrow, as well as other events and conversations. Evidently, the U.S. Supreme Court has upheld the ban as of Friday, and then the statute came into effect today, the day before Trump's return to the White House. Some of the Republicans in favor of this ban include Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas. Evidently, Cotton's statement went directly against Trump's statement, stating that, like, any company that does help keep TikTok alive could face hundreds of billions of dollars of ruinous liability under the law, under securities laws, shareholder laws, and state attorney generals, as well as the Justice Department. He posted that on X, I think, this weekend. But as I said, Trump stated that no liability will be held against companies helping to keep TikTok open. So experts had said that the law, as had been written, did not actually require TikTok to take down its platform, only for the app stores to remove it. Current users have been expected to continue to have access to videos until a lack of updates caused the app to stop working. I did hear that prior to the shutdown, so I believe yesterday, which would have been Saturday. A lot of people have been affected by this. Even if all you do is watch TikToks, I guarantee you watch people that make money on TikTok. And now, because of security concerns from China, I guess, those people are not able to make money from that platform anymore. As I said, I don't personally use that platform in that way yet. I was planning on waiting to see what happened with all of this. Clearly, I'm glad I did not go that route. But a lot of people are affected, more than you would think. And honestly, it's a real shame. The thing is, I believe that China has access to all of our information from many different sources, and TikTok is merely one of those. CapCut is also one of those, I suppose, although I never really inputted any of my information into CapCut, I don't think, not like TikTok. However, I believe it had access to my TikTok account at one point, so I suppose that could be. Anyways, the other one that I heard was blackballed was Lemon 8, which I just heard about yesterday from my best friend, but I have never thought of using that. I didn't really know what it is. I don't really care. Yes, TikTok has access to a lot of our information, like the citizens' information. And so do all of China's other apps, okay? Like Temu, Shein, Oriental Trading. I can't even think of all of them. I don't know the names of all the websites that are from China, okay? What I do know is our society in the United States of America is heavily infiltrated with technology from China. Both our physical electronics, meaning your phone, your laptop, your TV, your fucking Alexa devices, your Google devices, all of your fucking electronic devices that access the internet are made in China. They're made by China, okay? Like, They don't need TikTok to access our information. And unless the government is using TikTok, then I don't see how it could be a national security threat. Unless somebody on TikTok is putting out national security secrets, that shit don't make no motherfucking sense. So please, Donald Trump or somebody, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So again, not super personally affected by TikTok in particular, but CapCut, very affected. Many of us are very affected by that, more so than TikTok. And we would like CapCut back, please. Thank you. And stop with the bullshit. Just stop. Like, nobody believes your shit anymore. From any side of the aisle, I don't believe your shit. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're a senator, a congressman, a governor, a fucking mayor, the president, the vice president. I don't trust any of you. Like, don't you understand that? And like, the more you try to regulate what we have access to, the more it feels like you're just trying to control us. We don't want you to control us. If we wanted to be controlled by our government, we would move to China. Probably can't put that on YouTube. But you know what? I'm probably going to do it any fucking ways. Like, I don't know what all the rules are yet as far as what I can say and what I can't say. And you know what? Best way to learn is by fucking up. There's a lot of truths out here that we've been censored about a lot of shit and controlled and limited by our government as to what they want us to see for too long. And the people are fucking sick of it. We are sick of it. So with that, I'm going to show you this little meme that I face swapped. So I suggest that these people get themselves in check because we ain't going to take it. Not forever. I don't know when we'll stop taking it, but it's not going to be forever. Enjoy it while it lasts, motherfuckers. I don't know. I'm just really disgusted with all of the things. I guess there was another app that was taken down called Hypic. I don't know what that one is. Judging by the name, it is probably a photo editing app. Interestingly, during Trump's first term in 2020, he issued executive orders banning TikTok and the Chinese messaging app WeChat, and the courts blocked those executive orders. Does that seem suspicious to anyone? Now the courts are for a ban because it was signed by Biden. But when Trump tried to do it 5 years ago, they blocked him. I guess when Biden or momentum for the ban again emerged in Congress last year, he opposed that legislation. So everybody's flip flopped and changed their minds, which just seems strange to me. I mean, people are allowed to change their minds, yes, but this just seems strange. Trump has since credited TikTok with helping him win support from young voters in the last election. I mean, that's probably true. That is probably true. Biden administration is saying that it did not intend to enforce the ban before Trump takes office on Monday. What? So I don't know how that shit works, but I would rightly assume that they do. And that just doesn't make sense. They didn't intend to enforce it before Trump takes office. Well, they did. Doesn't that show intent? Because they know when shit's gonna happen. Like that, you guys, this shit just don't make no fucking sense. We are being played hardcore. We are like the dejected children in an ugly fucking divorce, is what it feels like. And we're just being used as pawns to make the other fucking parent feel like shit. I feel like that's what's happening. It's absolute garbage. Like, what is fucking happening? In 9 months since Congress passed that law, no clear buyers have emerged. ByteDance has publicly insisted it would not sell TikTok. But Trump says he hopes his administration can facilitate a deal to save the app. The CEO of TikTok is expected to attend Trump's inauguration with prime seating. He posted a video late Saturday thanking Trump for his commitment to work with the company to keep the app available in the US and taking a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship. The arbitrary censorship shit's gotta go. Like, bye. So the thing that makes TikTok different, just for anyone who doesn't know, apparently it's the algorithm. As far as for influencers or whatever you want to call it, people who are making their money on TikTok, they're benefiting from the algorithm. Everybody knows that social media platforms use an algorithm to show users certain things. Okay. I don't know what those algorithms are. I don't know how they work. I've been trying to figure out Facebook's algorithm for years. And if I was willing to pay money to figure it out, I probably would have nailed it down. I just haven't been in a position to do so. I run across ads all the time that's like, pay me $100 and I'll show you how to make $1 million. Cool. that sounds like a scam for one. And for two, I need to make $100 off of it before I'm willing to spend $100 on it. Like, that's just how my brain operates. I've been a business owner for over 10 years doing home construction and other such things, remodeling, painting, drywall, flooring, things like that. Okay. And when I first started, I didn't have any tools. I didn't just get a loan. I didn't just call up my dad and borrow money to go buy tools. No, I fucking worked my ass off to get everything I have. I started from scratch. And I'm again starting from scratch in a whole new business. I probably am going to have to start selling my tools, honestly. Like, I don't even use them anymore. I could, but I'm almost 45 years old. I don't want to swing hammers for the next 20 years. I've been doing that and I'm tired and old and my body is slowing down. I love to paint and I like to clean, but those things don't require a shit ton of tools that are expensive. I don't know. It's tough. But anyways, plenty of people are trying to buy TikTok. ByteDance just keeps saying it doesn't want to sell. In Washington, lawmakers and administration officials have long raised concerns about TikTok, warning that the algorithm that fuels what users see is vulnerable to manipulation by Chinese authorities. But to date, the U.S. has not publicly provided evidence of TikTok handing user data to Chinese authorities or tinkering with its algorithm to benefit Chinese interests. So again, bullshit. I just am calling bullshit on the whole fucking thing. We are being controlled and manipulated. To what end? I don't know. But man, I'm not with this. Again, like TikTok doesn't particularly affect me. It pisses me off, but I'm not particularly specifically affected by it. Again, CapCut, yes, I am. But this is just bullshit. It really is. It makes no fucking sense. So that's all I really have to talk about today. I'm going to try to do some more interviews this week, but if I can't figure out another editing software, I'm going to be devastated because I don't want to give up. There's some statistic that I heard where if you make it past your 10th episode, you're doing pretty good, because a lot of people that start a podcast don't make it past their 10th episode. And this will be episode 12. I feel like I'm still making progress. I just feel defeated because my tools are being taken away from me involuntarily. It's pretty much bullshit for no reason that anybody has explained. It's just like the fucking drones, man. They know what the fuck is going on, but they won't tell us. They know what this is about, and it's not what they're telling us it's about, and they're not gonna tell us what it's really about. And so there's thousands, if not tens of thousands or more Americans that are being punished by this decision and will probably continue to be punished. So good luck to all you fellow influencers and TikTokers and everybody that's trying to do this shit. It is a thankless job. I mean, you might be popular. You might have gotten yourself a new house. If you did, fucking go you. I'm super proud of you. But if you're just getting started, now is a bad time. And that is like where I feel like I'm at. I mean, I've been gaining followers on Facebook for a couple of years now. I've gotten monetized on Facebook, but I haven't really made a lot of videos and I'm just starting to do that. Anyways, that's all for today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed this and found it informative. I know it just sounds like I'm bitching, but hopefully you got something out of it. So thanks for tuning in to my Unfiltered podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with your friends. Follow me on Facebook, Spotify, YouTube, not TikTok, and Instagram for more updates. Until next time, love you, bye!